Hello, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to another video. Without further ado, let's jump right into the latest updates from America's team. There's always something to discuss when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, and today's focus is no different. Major developments regarding head coach Mike McCarthy's future, potential staff changes, and roster improvements are taking center stage. The Cowboys have taken an important step toward resolving McCarthy's contract situation, and this decision could shape the team's trajectory for years to come. If you followed the Cowboys for any length of time, you're probably familiar with how the organization operates. The Dallas front office, led by owner Jerry Jones, is notorious for its slow and calculated approach to decision-making. While this caution might seem wise at times, it has often proven to be detrimental, leading to unnecessary delays, missed opportunities, and unresolved issues that affect both the team's performance and morale. The glacial pace with which the Cowboys conduct business has been a consistent point of frustration for fans, analysts, and even players. One example of this slow decision-making process is the handling of head coach Mike McCarthy's contract. McCarthy, who joined the team in 2020, is currently in the final year of his deal. In just 4 days, his contract is set to expire, making him a free agent and opening the door for him to explore opportunities elsewhere. This looming deadline has left many fans and analysts speculating about what the future holds for McCarthy and the Cowboys. Entering the 2023 season, the expectation was that McCarthy would be shown the door if the Cowboys failed to make significant progress. After all, Dallas has one of the most passionate fan bases and ambitious front offices in the NFL, and the team's 7-10 record this season was far from satisfactory. Many predicted that McCarthy's tenure in Dallas would end with this underwhelming campaign. However, the Cowboys' late-season resurgence, winning 4 of their final 7 games despite a roster plagued with injuries, has seemingly shifted the narrative. The team's fight, grit, and resilience during that stretch appear to have earned McCarthy a second look from the front office. The Cowboys' recent actions suggest they're leaning toward keeping McCarthy. For instance, the organization denied the Chicago Bears' request to interview him for their vacant head coaching position. Additionally, reports have surfaced indicating that McCarthy has drawn interest from the New Orleans Saints, who are also searching for a new head coach. Despite this external interest, the Cowboys seem determined to retain McCarthy, though, in typical Cowboys fashion, they've delayed negotiations until the 11th hour. According to NFL media insider Tom Pelissero, talks with McCarthy only began on Friday, January 10th. With just days remaining before his contract officially expires, the timing is a source of concern. Pelissero took to Twitter, now known as X, to shed light on the situation, describing it as an eventful weekend for the Cowboys. For the first time since McCarthy's debut season in 2020, Dallas is coming off a year without a playoff appearance. Despite the disappointment, discussions about the 2024 season and the team's future are ongoing, with both McCarthy and Jerry Jones reportedly open to moving forward together. However, these talks are still in their early stages. Pelissero noted that other issues remain unresolved, and with McCarthy's contract set to expire on Tuesday, the Cowboys have only a few days to finalize a deal. Should they fail to reach an agreement, McCarthy would be free to pursue other opportunities. For his part, Mike McCarthy has made it abundantly clear that he wants to stay in Dallas. Over the past 3 seasons, McCarthy has compiled a 49-35 record with the Cowboys, and he believes in the foundation he has helped build. When asked whether staying in Dallas was his primary goal as his contract expiration approaches, McCarthy's response was unequivocal: absolutely. I have a lot invested here, and the Cowboys have a lot invested in me. There's a personal side to these decisions, and everything points in the right direction. McCarthy elaborated, emphasizing his commitment to building programs and developing young talent. Anytime you invest your time, energy, and belief in something, you form connections and relationships that matter. I understand what this organization can do and what it is willing to do. These are all positive attributes I take into account. At the end of the day, it's about winning. You need the right components in place, and I believe we have a strong foundation here to achieve that. While McCarthy's future remains uncertain, the Cowboys are also facing challenges when it comes to retaining key members of their coaching staff. One major concern is the potential departure of defensive backs coach Al Harris. Since joining the team in 2020, Harris has played a pivotal role in transforming the Cowboys secondary. Under his guidance, players like Trayvon Diggs and Darren Bland have developed into elite NFL corners. Harris has become one of the most respected and trusted voices on the coaching staff, and his contributions cannot be overstated. Unfortunately, the Cowboys' slow decision-making process could leave them vulnerable to losing Harris and other staff members. Across the league, teams are moving quickly to prepare for the offseason, and those with coaching vacancies are likely eyeing talented individuals like Harris. Losing him without a clear plan for replacement would be a significant blow to the team's defensive stability. Beyond coaching concerns, the Cowboys also face pressing issues on the roster. While CeeDee Lamb had an outstanding season, leading the team with 101 receptions for 1,194 yards, the lack of a reliable second wide receiver is glaring. Jalen Tolbert, the next best option, managed just 49 catches for 610 yards. While these numbers are solid for a young player, they highlight the need for an experienced and consistent playmaker to complement Lamb. One potential solution lies with the Las Vegas Raiders, who recently fired their general manager and head coach. The upheaval in Las Vegas could lead to significant roster changes, making players like wide receiver Jakobi Meyers available via trade. Meyers has been productive over the past 2 seasons, recording 158 receptions for 1,834 yards and 12 touchdowns. Despite the Raiders' instability at quarterback, Meyers delivered impressive performances, making him an attractive target for the Cowboys. Acquiring Meyers, who is set to earn $10.5 million next season, would be a cost-effective move for Dallas. Pairing him with Lamb would create a dynamic receiving duo and provide quarterback Dak Prescott with another reliable weapon. While it remains uncertain whether the Raiders will part ways with Meyers, the Cowboys would be wise to explore this opportunity. As the offseason unfolds, the Cowboys must address several critical issues, from coaching decisions to roster upgrades. The stakes are high, and decisive action will be necessary to ensure the team remains competitive in the years to come. For now, all eyes are on Jerry Jones, Mike McCarthy, and the rest of the Cowboys front office as they navigate this pivotal moment in the franchise's history.